All right, wanted to take some video of this 2009 Dodge Avenger electric lithium conversion. So it's already on. I just showed you in the last video how to power it on. Key on, push the little red button, you're good to go. Shift indicator works like normal. The tire sensor light's on because they put new rims on it and didn't register the tire pressure monitoring system on there. And I can't get the oil change light to stop blinking because you need the regular throttle to reset it, but there is no oil anymore because there's no more engine. So anyways, put it in reverse just like a normal car. Parking brakes off and you can take off. This vehicle has not had the torque converter locked, so it does shudder a little bit on takeoff. If you're on a downhill like we are now, you can't even really notice it. When you're on a slight uphill, you can. And if you're stopped and try to take off really quick, I'll try to show you what that shudder is. I've been driving it for a couple months now, and it hasn't really been a problem. As you can see now that we're driving, when we give it some throttle, you see the amperage on there pretty well. I'm just going to take the back roads here just to give you an idea of acceleration and stuff. But we're stopped at an intersection here, we're about to make a turn. I'll try to give you a little sense of what the shudder is when you take off. So if I take off too quickly, I didn't really do it that time, of course, because I was trying to show you. But these things happen. So anyways, we're 50 miles an hour now. Keeps up with normal cars just like anything else. I time 0 to 60, it's about 12 seconds. It really does cruise from 30 to 50 miles an hour though. So, now we're about 50. We can easily get going to 60, 70, 80. Just depends on how you're wanting to drive it. Now we're at 70. But this is the back road, so not everybody's going that fast, so we'll slow down. On the highway, I drive 75, 80 consistently. It really does top out at 85 though. It seems to be kind of an electromechanical limit of the motor. You're giving her all she got to get up to 85, and if you're on a slight downhill, you'll get up to 90. But that's really where it is. We're on an uphill grade now. This isn't a big enough uphill to make any difference, but I do have some hills on the way to work that are kind of a mile and a half long. If the hill's not that bad, you'll maybe slow down to 75. If the hill's pretty aggressive, we do have one hill that's pretty aggressive, you might be down in the 70 miles an hour range. So it's just something to note, that if you are living in a hilly area, that might be a concern. So again, I'll show you when we get down to the bottom of the hill how the display works here. So we're accelerating up. We're at 30 miles an hour now. This is a DC system, so there is no regen, but the brakes work great. I've never really had a problem with this vehicle, really at all in that regard. So even up this hill, acceleration is no problem, especially at lower speeds.